always know where I'm headed, but I always find a way to keep going. Roll with me.
Peace. Welcome back to my channel. My name's Olivia. And today I just want to share an experience I had yesterday. I decided to do something a little different. And it was honestly very challenging, but I gave myself permission to simply be still. I didn't try to change anything. I didn't try to make everything feel right or force things to go back to how they were. Instead, I gave myself room to just listen. Listen to the silence, listen to my children, and listen to myself. Because I know personally as a mom, I often feel the pressure to fix everything or create an environment or make life like it used to be for my children, right? Like cooking 3 times a day, and like I said, if they had a problem, I'm there. Like, how can we fix this? But yesterday, after having conversations with two of my daughters, I realized that it's okay to not have all the answers, and it's okay to not be in control of everything. Like, I wasn't aware of it, but I think I've been resisting change, and a part of me always feels like I could fix everything or make life look as close to possible as it used to look. But I'm learning that life isn't meant to always be the same. It's constantly evolving, shifting, and even though it can be quite uncomfortable, it's also beautiful. Like, there's growth in change. So I chose to just listen. I chose to accept what is happening right now, even though it's not the same as before. My kids and I are adjusting to new routines, new circumstances, and new ways of being, and it's okay. Like, we're not going to be perfect at it, and that is honestly a part of the journey, right? Like, in talking to my daughter, I realized that she has her own routine at her place. I have a routine with Journey and Sade, and I have a routine with the boys when they visit. And the hard part about that is that it's all different, right? Like, I don't have all 5 of my kids under one roof. I don't have to my meal planning looks a lot different. My day-to-day looks a lot different. And I realized yesterday that that I had to kind of look at things from my daughter's perspective and realize that may have made her feel like she doesn't have a place here in the house, or that she's intruding or messing up the routine. So, it took me a while, but I had to find my words and reassure that, yes, even though things are different, I'm mommy. I told her that, her original home was my womb, and as as long as I'm here, she should always feel comfortable and safe enough to come home, meaning come to me and recharge and get everything she needs, and fill her cup and then go back out into the world. And I'll be honest, in the past, I would have took that personal, like, I'm a terrible mom, or I need to figure out how to get a bigger place. Maybe I need to do this, do this. And it's like, no, there's nothing for me to fix or do, right? Like, it's not easy. And there are times when it feels like everything is shifting and we're just trying to keep up, trying to stay afloat. And that's when it's hardest to accept, when everything feels uncertain, when we don't have control over what's happening. But instead of fighting it, instead of trying to change what I couldn't, I'm learning and leaning into acceptance. Because acceptance isn't about giving up or settling for something we don't want. It's about making peace with where we are, even when it feels like a challenge, even when it feels difficult. It's about surrendering the idea that we can control everything and trusting that even in the unknown, there's beauty in the process. And, as I sat with my children and sat with my feelings, it helped me really let go of the idea that life had to be a certain way. I let them speak, I let them share, and I took the time to really listen to them. Not as a parent or mom trying to fix things, but as someone who just needed to be present, because we are all learning and adjusting, and that's okay. We don't need to have everything figured out. We don't need to have all the answers. What we need is to be present, to listen, to accept that life is different and still so beautiful, even in its changes. So if you're feeling overwhelmed by change or struggling to accept where you are, remember that you don't have to have it all figured out. You don't have to be perfect, right? Because acceptance is about giving yourself permission to be where you are without the judgment. It's about embracing the beauty in the mess, in the chaos, in the unknown. So take a breath, sit with it, and know that even in the most uncertain of times, uncertain of moments, there's always something beautiful unfolding. Life is always shifting, always changing, and that's okay. Embrace the journey, trust in the process, and know that no matter what, it's all part of a bigger picture. You're not alone in this. We're all in this together. You got this. We got this. That's all I have. As always, if you have any questions, comments, feedback, want to share anything, drop it in the comments below. And if any part of this video or all of this video resonates with you, feel free to like and share, subscribe, and take it easy, Until next time, I love you all. Peace.